Wait, so Drake and Kendrick was been supposed to collab. Hold up. All right, let me start it from the top. What's good, y'all, man? It's the hottest, illest, most latest on the tube. You dig what I'm saying? It's your man Suave, and I'm back with another banger for your head top. Now today, the Super Bowl's tomorrow. You dig what I'm saying? Certified lover boy, certified. You dig what I'm saying? It's crazy work. So then that got me to thinking, right? I'm like, has Drake and Kendrick ever collabed? And I'm like, I know they collabed. Like, we all know Poetic Justice. You dig what I'm saying? We all know I love bad man, that motherfucking problem. You dig what I'm saying? With ASAP Rocky and 2 Chainz. And they collabed on that. But when I say collab, I mean really collab. Like, they talking that You dig what I'm saying? Like, I was thinking all the big three. Drake and J. Cole, they collabed on when they was talking that shit. On the Jodeci Back, if you want to take it back, or even Drake's, he had a song with J. Cole on a deluxe that he dropped, and the damn, what's this shit called? The first person shooter. They collabed a couple times, but and Kendrick and J. Cole, did they collab before? They dropped on each other's beats, so they was, I mean, they had their little shit. They still was supposed to drop that mixtape or whatever. I'm still waiting on that. I don't know if y'all still gonna drop it, but listen, gang, I'm here for it. I'm still here for it. But in terms of Drake and Kendrick, it never was on some like, you know what I mean, talking that talk. So I did some searching, right? I found a video Drake had on his 100 gigs for your head top website or whatever the joint he had when he was uploading all these unreleased videos from since he been making music. And it turns out he's in here with an unreleased beat that Kendrick and him was supposed to rap on. From Nothing Was the Same, gang. Nothing Was the Same. And that makes sense that it was supposed to be around that time because Nothing Was the Same dropped in 2013. When was the Control verse by Kendrick released? 2013. And I have a whole video breaking down how I think this whole beef shit started, the intentions, whatever. I'm gonna link it down below in the description. But it has something to do with the Control verse, which was dropped before this song was released, or which was dropped before his album, Drake's album, was released. So he probably scratched this joint up and said, nah, we ain't doing that. We gonna just throw this into the unreleased pile or whatever. So like, comment, subscribe if you're new. We actually gonna react to this right here. I'm curious, man. I need to know like how this would have went. I could kind of imagine them talking. They talk, but all right, let's get into it, man. I ain't even gonna waste no more time, man. Yeah, that's the Nothing Was the Same, Drake. That's the beard, the goatee. Yeah. Nah, K-Dot would have walked on this.
I actually really like that sound. You like it
now? Dude. Fuck the big three. Nigga, it's just big me. This sound like some dark shit K-Dot would have walked on, right? This do sound like some shit. They both would have burnt this shit. Especially in 2013. They would have went down.
Start singing.
This sound like the intro to hold up. Worse. Motherfuckers never loved it. Don't that sound like the shit? That sound low key like the same intro. Worse. Look at the GOAT, man. Look at the GOAT, man. Come on. 40 is really goated. You dig what I'm saying? 40 really set the tone for like production. For the how production is made now. You dig what I'm saying? Like, he did his motherfucking thing on Take Care. I just reacted to Take Care yesterday just to revisit that right now, and 40 produced majority of the whole album. Snap, gang. Snap. Like, he really him for real. Okay. Yeah. Trunk fit. I got that Wheezy shit on.
Builds crazy.
Crazy. I can't. And it's like
just enough every time.
for him where he's at, that's like I know he's gonna murder that shit.
Talking about Kendrick, right?
Yo, can you grab that for me, Hasha?
But when he told me Kendrick, it just made so much sense. Oh, what was this?
Oh, and he got the Beyonce shirt on.
So excited to do that record.
So you know they mess with Beyonce too. Was this around the time they dropped Girls Love Beyonce? So I know girls love Beyonce. Girls wanna fuck with your conscience. Okay. So boom, that had me thinking again. I'm like, bro, this Control verse really like didn't sit well with Drake. So I reacted to Drake talking about the Control verse. He wasn't with it, right? So then I looked and I seen that Kendrick actually responded, or not responded, but talked about the Control verse as well. So I'm about to look at that next. Like, I feel like, yeah, I just want to know. It said Kendrick talks relationship with J. Cole and Drake, aftermath of Control verse, and this was dropped 2014. So this was the next year.
Alrighty, now Kendrick Lamar is in the neighborhood, man. It is crazy because we just had this anniversary of Control. It's crazy that people think like, oh yeah, it's the anniversary.
1 year.
It's anniversary.
Did you know when you went in? And we asked you this, and you've been asked, but did you know when you went in?
What is it? The braids?
Anniversary.
Did you know when you went in? And we asked you this, and you've been asked, but did you know when you went in just to do that verse?
Honestly,
that it would take and it would have this kind of impact on music.
No, I didn't know until after, you see the hooray and hoorah about it. The fact that hip hop hasn't been shaken up in a long time. When I went in and did the verse, I thought I was just having fun, and these cats I know, and I'm calling out and we having fun.
Right. These are my comrades.
Yeah. So, but I see how the world took it and flipped the media.
Honestly, I don't feel like Kendrick shit was really out of pocket. I feel like he just did some shit where it's like he brought competition back into. He was bringing competition back into the game, because at that time it was like everybody was buddy. Still niggas is buddy for real, but they fake at the same time is what I see. But Kendrick was like, yo, I'm a student of the game. I'm still here. I can rap. I'm trying to be the top of the top. It's fun. Let's shake it up a little bit. And he threw niggas' names in the Control verse, but it didn't get taken well. And Kendrick, I call cap on Kendrick not knowing it was going to do some shit. I know Kendrick knew it was going to do some shit, but it probably not to the extent of how it was played out back then.
I realized, okay, it has been 10, 15 years before, it's been some type of shaking up in the game. Yep.
Now we can't, and I don't want to go. I mean, it's been already there, but where there cats, like how some cats was like they wasn't cool with it, others got fired. Then people that didn't even have their name in there wanted to have their name in there. You know what I'm saying? Where are you at?
It was hella niggas dropping remixes to the Control verse, and they wasn't even in the video. I mean, in the verse. Like, niggas, you're not even relevant. Niggas was trying to throw themselves in there. Like, no, we wasn't thinking about you, young, little cranberry juice. Like, we wasn't thinking about you, little man.
With a lot of the cats now, like the J. Coles of the world or the Drakes of the world, where are you guys at now?
Same place. It's all love from the moment I did the verse to after the verse. You know what I mean? I think hip hop is a sport, so you're gonna have.
So why wasn't you on the Nothing Was the Same project? He said they was in the same place. We're gonna look at Drake's right after this. I'm gonna let y'all,
these little spits and spats, and it's all good because personally I respect these dudes as as people. You know what I mean? So outside of that, it's really nothing.
Specifically, where are you at, like with the J. Cole? Specifically, where are you at with a Drake or
Big
so on
boy
and so
messy.
I respect their music
forth? Like
for sure. I respect them as individuals and creators, and I think what the media tried to do is insane, because they take these black, young brothers and really try to clash it and make bump heads, and that's not right.
Right,
That's how I look at it. I think it's not right. And I think that's why it's great to really show people how we support one another, because hip hop was something that wasn't supposed to be here for this long.
I just want y'all to remember what he just said before we go to the next video, right? I want you to remember he said him and Drake specifically, not Cole, but him and Drake was still in the same place. Then he said the media is trying to make it bigger than what it is and make the niggas bump heads. Like there was no extra issue between just them two without.
I'm sure you know, Big.
Yes, sir.
And the more we do that, the more they'll try to tear it down.
I heard that. We got Kendrick Lamar in the neighborhood, Big Boy's neighborhood.
Okay, so we gonna run it back. I mean, for the people who didn't see, this is Drake, fresh off the
In the neighborhood, Drake.
fresh off the control verse. Well, I don't know if it's fresh, but how long was this uploaded ago? 11 years. So this was like a couple months after the control verse was dropped. This is now watch how Drake respond.
They going down right now, man. Control the record. People still banging it, man. Where is Drake at with Control?
Mind you, they getting interviewed by Big Boy again. Yo, Big Boy, yo, relax, gang. he going straight to it, like.
I'm probably like as done as like the rest of the world is with that.
Hold up.
They going down right now, man. Control the record. People still banging it, man. Where is Drake at with Control?
I'm probably like as done as like the rest of the world is with that record. Like I think it came and it went, you know what I mean? And not to discredit it, like it was a good moment, but at the end of the day, it's just like, it was like one of those sort of like fleeting like Twitter frenzies that like, it was cool for what it was, you know? And I'm just into making like, my thing is like, I like lasting power.
Where's the shade at?
I want you to still be listening to this album in the summer or, you know, next year, where I want this to stay in your car, stay on your mind. It's like not even about the music, you know what I mean? It wasn't even about like the content of it. It just seemed to be about like, you know, all the and all the talking at the time, and now everybody's like over it. Nobody plays it. It's just like,
Yo, but we cool though. Wait, there's more.
But I think that's because it wasn't a single. And it did what it was meant to. It had people listening to lyrics and excited about hip hop.
And you and Kendrick are good as far as like the albums and doing records with each other.
Now remember, they're in the same place they was before the control verse. Mind you, I just showed you a beat. Before the control verse was dropped, there's a whole beat that him and Kendrick was supposed to collab on. This is all in 2013. You know what I mean? He just asked him, is him and Kendrick, you know what I mean, cool or whatever.
Did that kind of, when you heard your name, did you feel like, man, like that was kind of disrespectful? Or did you feel like, you know, our names were just kind of thrown in there and it was...
I feel like he made a decision, you know what I'm saying? And it was a decision to make. You know, he was like, man, I'm either going to go for this moment because I know it's going to be a big moment, or I'm going to like take heed to the fact that I have real relationships and I'm going to like not do that. Cause like, you know, I'll be real, like I've thought of doing that before. You know, I thought like, man, it would be crazy if I just went off on everybody, but it's just kind of like, where does it really get me? Then what? Then every time I rap, people are going to expect me to be confrontational, and when I'm not, then it's not entertaining.
So he said, what did he just say? He said, after he heard the control verse, he said, I feel like it was a choice that he made. It was either get this moment, right? Get this moment and be lit for however long. He said it's not gonna last long or whatever. It's not timeless. Or I have real relationships and real friendships, and I feel like if you want to just throw those away over this verse, so be it. So Drake was not seeing eye to eye. But listen, wait, there's more, gang.
You know what I mean? It's like, it kind of puts you in a box a bit. So
I don't think that put Kendrick in a box.
I don't know if I necessarily respect it. You know, we all make decisions. I'm sure he'll be good. He's talented as you know what I'm saying? He's going to have another album and another opportunity take the world by storm. So he'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Even if it doesn't feature, any of the names that he mentioned, which it probably won't. To be honest with you, I don't know who's gonna go back from that.
Kept doubling down.
Let's link up and nah. You know what I'm saying? But he'll be all right. He's a talented dude.
Does it make you like not want to collab with him?
Yeah, I'm good right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just about this album and me, and I don't know necessarily if I feel like 100%. Like, I'm not like, man, send me some, let's work. Like, nah, not really.
What? And mind you, this is Nothing Was the Same, Drake. You dig what I'm saying? He was working on Nothing Was the Same. This was released when? September 27th, 2023. When was Nothing Was the Same released? September 24th. So he released it recently. So that's probably why he was getting interviewed, because he was promoting the album and whatnot. So this here, I don't know when this was released, but I'm sure this was before the Nothing. This was unreleased. Nothing Was the Same. It was supposed to be on the album. So you had it in mind. He had a feature in mind for Kendrick. They was supposed to collab, but the control verse messed up everything. Now, I'm not saying Drake is wrong or right. I'm not saying K-Dot is wrong or right. I'm just calling it like I see it. I'm calling it what it is. They had a, you know what I mean? They're supposed to rap on this beat. K-Dot dropped it. Let me see exactly when the control verse was dropped. Big Sean control verse release date. Who is Big? Yeah. August 2013, bro. Drake was literally about to drop his album a month later? This is a month later, gang. So he had the beat. He probably was already like cooking. This had to be, I don't know, 40 probably produced this joint, I don't know, from January to August or whatever. In that middle time, this video probably was in the making. Then they heard that shit. August came. They heard the control verse. 40 scratched that shit, bro. We doing just words. Nah, I don't know, gang. That is crazy. But yeah, man, I was just doing some research and this is what I came up with, bro. Who would have thought? 2013, right? 12 years later, we here. The day before the Super Bowl, where he's literally going on stage with a diss song to Drake. Damn, gang. Yeah, I don't know, man. Tell me how you feel about this joint down below, though. Like, comment, subscribe if you new, man. It's the hottest, illest, most latest on the tube. You dig what I'm saying? They was really supposed to collab. Tell me how y'all think this collab would have went. This sound like some shit that they could have both went crazy on, though. He was excited as hell thinking him and Kendrick was about to get off some shit, bro. You dig what I'm saying? He had the low, you know what I mean? He like, yo, Kendrick gonna go crazy. Little did you know, you was about to be pissed the fuck. He was about to be mad. Yo, Drake got an attitude. All right, gang. I'm ending off right here. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new. You dig what I'm saying? Comment down below some more video ideas, some more video reactions y'all want me to react to. My Instagram's down below as well. Follow the Instagram, the IG. You dig what I'm saying? Pull up, gang. We here. We here in the making. Let me get about it, all right? I'm gonna see you on the flip. You dig what I'm saying?